You ever have one of those realizations that you're just kind of BSing yourself about things that you really, really deep down do know? I've been having that realization. For instance, yours truly is a guy who doesn't work out just for health. That's a massive part of it. But I also want to look good too. Now, here's the thing. I am always trying to eat well so that I can drop my body fat, right? And probably like you, I have spent so much time on various websites looking at eating strategies and high protein diet, high fat, low carb, all of that stuff, which does work. But something I find works really well as well? Actually just cutting out rubbish. So I know 10 days ago or so, I was like, all right, look, no junk food for all of 2026. That is the decision that I made. Now, what I've basically done is I have not eaten any food that I know is bad. So what does that mean? Okay, so there's no sweets or candy for the Americans. There's no chocolates. There is no bread. There's no pasta. There's no soda drinks. All of the things that we know aren't actually good, I'm just not eating them. I'm eating fruits, admittedly not too much, but I'm eating fruits. I'm eating real foods. If somebody makes me a rice and chicken and vegetables meal and there's some gravy, I will just eat it. Who knows what's in the gravy? But I basically just cut out crap. And you know what? Fat has been falling off me. I am getting toned. It's how many people deep down know how to do what I've done? You ever catch yourself I don't know what to eat. What should I eat to lose weight or something? You deep down do know. And you're this is just one of these things as well that I think is very applicable to fitness, because people act like getting in shape is this nebulous thing, solving cancer, or it's a chemical equation and you need to have the right factors into place. It's no, it isn't. It actually is not. If you are trying to become a fitness model, then yes, you will need to tighten things up and get as ripped as is humanly possible. But if you are the Joe Sixpack, the lay person who is just wants to look very good or wants to get very fit, you don't really need to overthink it. It's really as simple as, all right, find exercises that attack different parts of your body. Your back, your shoulders, your legs, Do those exercises until you can't do them anymore. Come back, try and do those exercises again another day and try and do a little bit more than you did the previous time. You basically do that, and at some point, your body's going to transform. Now, again, if you're trying to become like Arnold at Mr. Olympia, then yes, you will really need to sort out your strategy. But for 99% of us, that is just not what's necessary at all. And it's just a thought that I've had. And then that brings me on to another thought as well, which is that you see this whole fitness thing, you just need to make a decision. Guys, it's I know so many people where I'm at the gym and they'll come up to you and go, oh, so, well, actually, no, I'm not at the gym. Maybe I'm outside the gym, but it's I look good enough so that there's a significant percentage of people who go, oh, wow, this guy looks good. I ain't got the elite figure yet, but whatever. And they'll go, oh, so man like me is thinking about getting in shape, you get me, but don't really know what to do. What do I do? Where do I start? Can you give man some advice? And it's man don't need no advice. You just need to make a decision. That's it. But it's people are scared to make that decision. Me too. Because when you make that decision, it's this is what I'm going to do. Now you run the risk of but if I say I'm going to do it, but I don't do it, then I turn into a BITCH. Then I have to look and be I did not follow through with the thing that I said I was going to do. But that's what you need to do. Just follow through, but you just make the decision. You make the decision. You say, this is what I am going to do. It's as simple as that. And then you do it. But the thing is this, when you make that decision, it's you might make that decision in a moment of strength, right? And then maybe that propels you for a few days and weeks and things like this. But at some point, it's like, I made that decision. And then here's what I found happens. Although I didn't just find this, I've read this as well, but it's still very true. Here's the thing. Your subconscious mind does not want you to get the thing that you think that you want. It doesn't want that at all. It wants you to be the way that you are. Because the way that you are, your subconscious mind thinks, oh, this is safety. This is how I stay alive. This is it. So then when you try to change, your subconscious is like, no, 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 no. No changing, rude boy, no. So then it tries to fight and find ways to get you to stop. Like, for instance, today I'm at the gym. Well, I was about to go to the gym. And then I just had this, like, urge to not go. I like, why? Like, my subconscious is giving me all sorts of excuses to not exercise. But fundamentally, it's like, bro, we've got a personality. We've got a character. And you are threatening that personality and character right now. So like, mine is like, I go to the gym, but I ain't super dedicated. I'm going to the gym every day this year, by the way. And parts of my subconscious is kind of scared about that. I've done 13 days straight. But yeah, my subconscious is scared. Like, bro, what are you doing? We're not that dedicated. But you just go, no. We are that dedicated. And I'm going to show you, and I'm going to keep going until you get with the freaking program. So either you get with the program or we die. And I know you're trying to keep me alive, so you clearly don't want us to die. So just act right, behave, do what the fuck I'm telling you to do. Finally, based on this, actually one final thing. Something I've realized is that my emotions aren't what I think. You go, well, what the hell does that mean? Well, here's what it means. I think it was yesterday. I was on my way to the gym, right? On my way. And I felt like what I felt was trepidation. Like, oh, I don't want to do this, do I? Trepidation. But then I actually like sat with the feeling and I felt the feeling. And when I sat with the feeling and felt the feeling, I realized the feeling wasn't what I thought the feeling was. The feeling was actually excitement. But I thought it was trepidation. It was actually excitement. But I had to really sit and stare at it to realize, oh, hold on. I am not, I'm not trepidatious or trepidatory or whatever the freaking word would be. I'm actually excited. And there's a really great book, which I've mentioned a few times, called Existential Kink, which really goes into length about things like that. How you can feel like you have an emotion, but deep down the emotion that you have isn't what you think it is. You think you hate something, but deep down you secretly love it. I recommend you buy that book. But other than that, thank you, 𝗪cie beaucoup. Why? Because you are here with me in my little corner of the internet. Yeah, I have to be here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you thought, you know what, of all of the content creators and all of the Homo sapiens making content on this planet Earth, Kieran is the one I'm going to spend my time with, and that is not... That's the word I'm looking for. That is not unappreciated. So thank you, 𝗪cie beaucoup. Also, can you let me know if anything I've said has like resonated? Has it? Like, let me know. Is this resonating? Are you liking the cut of my jib? Please do let me know.